Welcome back. We have a special treat for you at home, for us as well this morning. Usually we don't have guests in studio this early because it's really early. But when a 5-time Olympic medalist is in town, you call them and you say, you have to come in. Of course, we were talking about the one and only Tessa Virtue, who is here to talk about an event very close to her heart. Good morning to you.
Good morning, and thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh, thanks for waking up this early.
I love it. I'm in awe of what you do every day.
Oh, well, we're in awe of you and the causes that you support. I mean, for years, you've been a supporter of the Special Olympics. You've come on the show to talk about it before. In particular, the not-for-profit Motion Ball. For people not familiar with this incredible work that this group does, what is it and how does it support Special Olympics?
Well, Motion Ball is a movement. They've created a sustainable funding program that goes all across the country. They have over 50 events in 18 cities. They're in university campuses as well, and tomorrow night, they're celebrating their 20th anniversary of the Motion Ball Gala, which is the premier event in Toronto. If you ask me, it is so much fun, but you know, they really shine the spotlight on the Special Olympians. And what they do so well is create a community where Canadians with intellectual disabilities can feel they're adding value, they're feeling valued, and a place where they belong. The purity of intention with which the Etheringtons, the brothers who started Motion Ball, operate is so heartwarming and inspiring. I cannot wait for tomorrow, and there are still tickets available.
Oh, that's great to hear. We know how close this event and this cause is to you because you actually welcomed Special Olympians to join you during the Rock the Rink tour, a few years ago. What was that experience like for you?
It was phenomenal, and you know, not only creating awareness, but encouraging and seeing the benefit of sport and physical activity come to light for this community was really thrilling. And the last couple of years, let's face it, have been especially hard for those with intellectual disabilities. They've lost that. And so, you know, returning to that, prioritizing that, emphasizing that, and celebrating it tomorrow night at the Motion Ball Gala will be really special. I just can't wait. And the neat thing about the gala in particular is that you're there with the athletes. You hear the stories about, hey, this helped me get a uniform or helped with coaching costs. I went to the World Championships because of this money. And you feel the difference you're making. Not only is it fun and entertaining, but you really feel the meaningful impact.
Yeah, you get to see the direct impact that an event like this and a movement like this has on people, not only for their careers, but making sport accessible for so many different people.
Exactly.
Yeah, so what are some of the benefits that you've seen of allowing this sport, allowing all sports to be accessible for all people?
Well, I mentioned that sense of community, and I think that's at the heart of it. And I will share that Paul Etherington every Friday hosts a Zoom call still with all of these athletes. And they're able to connect, they're able to share, they're able to get up and move. They end with a full dance party.
Oh, I love that.
It's the best. Sometimes there's a DJ, they play some bops. It's amazing, and I've had the privilege of joining. And when you hear the stories of the influence that sport has had, whether that's challenge or goal setting, mastering a skill, competing, working with a team, all of those things, all of those lessons and opportunities are truly invaluable.
Tessa, you are here not only for a major event, but we also want to get an update on you as well and what life is like for you. What are you up to these days and what is new on your calendar?
Oh, well, I just started a new school program. I'm doing a Master's of Applied Positive Psychology at UPenn, and I feel so intellectually stimulated, and this is something I've been dreaming of doing for about, between 10 or 14 years. It's been on my radar, so I keep having these sort of pinch me moments where I think, how lucky am I that I get to study something I'm so passionate about? And I'm working at Deloitte as an advisor in their consulting practice, so that's also challenging me in new ways and saying yes to a lot of new projects and opportunities.
That must be really cool to have had the career you have, where we sit here kind of in awe of the things you've done, and then you say, listen, I've still found something else that is filling my bucket.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a neat time to redefine, what comes next, and I've had an amazing chapter in sport, but applying a lot of those lessons and translating those skills into the corporate realm has been really invigorating and enlightening too.
It's cool to hear because a lot of what you're doing with Motion Ball, with the Special Olympics, all of those lessons we see aren't just about sport, they're life lessons.
It's so true, and I'm sort of obsessed with that intersection between high performance and well-being. And you're right, that is applicable to all facets of life.
Well, we're so thankful that you came in this morning, and it's great to see you.
So nice to see you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, always. I mean, literally, always. You can come anytime. Hey, for more information on the event, check out motionball.com. We're going to take a short break here on the show. Actually, we're going to send it over to Andrea.
Yeah, thank you so much for that, Kelsey. All right, well, it's Wednesday, September 28th. Here are the top news headlines we're following this morning. The military is on the ground in Atlantic Canada. Many of